Greetings, freedom, love warriors of the new Yara Salem, waking up, rising up, activating all DNA codes of Homo Luminous, taking flight on the wings of freedom. The wing makers are here. I am connecting with them to fulfill this final mission of the eagle and the condor. Aho! Many intense waves of energy coming in today. The more 5D shining through, more activations, the higher dimensional waves, the lamer and more pathetic the 3D becomes. But we show compassion as we bring peace to ourselves and the world. Peace be with you all. That is our mantra for anyone still in fear. Peace be with you. Anyone buying into the lies, the propaganda, the nonsense of 3D, trying to hold on to the old ways, to the false 3D matrix. These are all being released, removed. Just keep anchoring in your light, transmitting your love to all sentient beings. So we're all in this together as we rise up, as we are activated, as we light up. Gaia rises with us, and as she rises, we rise through this great ascension. As I start this transmission, we're in the 1111 portal. The gateway's fully open, all portals activated, fully online. Feel into that energy. Today we had a 24 hertz spike on the Schumann, but in Gaia time that was a 444. Aho! The condor is flying high, calling to the great eagle. Today we had many earthquakes again around the ring of fire. The most powerful 6.4, 174 kilometers depth in Vanuatu, which is on the western end of the ring of fire, the Lemurian energy. We had at the very top of the map, close to the North Pole. It's not even listed the location. At 8:48, August 5th, 88, 848, 53, 87 latitude, 6.5 longitude. It's as high as the map goes. And then we also had again in the portal where the three sacred mountains, Tian Shan, Kunlun, and Himalayan mountains, merged together in the Holy Trinity, the sacred trine. Again in the crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska, 3.7, 1616 UTC, which is a 77 code. Japan, 5.4, and Papua New Guinea, 5.0. Then we had a 4.7 south of Fiji. We're feeling these activations in our heart center as we're being lit up and fired up. The intensity is rising. Everything is accelerating. Everything is transforming. The false ones and nefarious ones are still up to their dastardly deeds to keep kicking the can down the road. But their time is up. So we rise up, warriors of the light, shining your light brightly into the night with great courage of the lion. The Lyran nation is here with us now. The Venusian Shakti is most definitely with us now. Light it up, Queen of the Elven nation, with us now. All the great masters and deities and warriors, the thunder beings are with us now. And feel into that energy as it rises up through your sacred vessel, opening the rainbow bridge to the infinite, to the divine, to source, to the holiest of holies, the holy water, the holy fire, Holy Mother, Holy Father, the sacred, all that is pure. So on that note, we'll Grandmother Bear is still here with us for another day until she makes her great journey with all her sacred gifts to the most powerful star family, soul star of the Elven Venusian clan, as she rides on the blue wave and the violet wave of our lineage, of all of us, the archangelics that are here, the earth angels, to assist on this great mission. We'll start today's first transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, Let this be known. The awakening is now unstoppable, as the immense, powerful energy has been activated, which has lain dormant for millions of years, and it is going to bring a deeper remembering and awakening to humankind on all fronts. It is a shaking awake as the divine shofar has sounded 7 times, and thus know that you are now fully stepping into a totally new life and a totally new existence. It may seem as if the 3D world has gone crazy, as there will be a desperate attempt by some to cling on to the old and hold the structures and forms in place. The more they try, the more all will vaporize and fall to pieces in their hands. Let this be known. This is the return to the ancient keys and codes and the primordial first creation on planet Earth. This is the return of unity and oneness to the highest degrees. There is no going back. There is only one way now to go, and that is up. Yes, sometimes it will feel as if you are on the edge of an abyss. Remember, when the abyss appears, it is time to find your wings and to fly over it. Your own inner navigation systems will kick in, and you will safely land on the other side. No, the other is totally new territory in a much higher vibrational frequency band, a much higher dimensional state. The key is a total surrendering to the divine and letting go of your own ego. At this time, it is wise to tune into your inner seeing, hearing, and knowing more than into the outside mass hysteria and desperate attempts to keep humanity where it is. All of that is but the churning up of what is disintegrating, dissipating, and exists in truth no more. This is time when you need to cultivate stillness and quietude, and stay away from the maddening crowds. It is time to allow the divine to totally become as one with you, so that you can anchor in the highest Christed consciousness and light. It is a time when you surrender to the divine will, and in so doing will find yourself carried through this time in amazing and miraculous ways. Let the sound of the shofar ring in your ears. Let the vibration of what has been awakened now shake you like lightning into highest insight and understanding that this is a totally new life and new beginnings. There is no separation anymore. There is no they, there is no judgment, there is only divine light, love, and power. I have spoken, JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Dr. Shavi M. Ali. High solar winds and flares send spiritual messages. As August 2020 begins, and as the Lionsgate portal is streaming its light from the star Sirius, and as we still experience the energy of 3 eclipses, solar winds are soaring into Earth Gaia's various spheres, the stratosphere, the atmosphere, etc., which are causing deep core vibrational pulses and amplitudes. The normal wind speed from the sun of our galaxy is 300 to 400 kilometers per second, and 400 kilometers per second is approximately 1 million miles per hour. DNA enhancement through sound and light higher consciousness. DNA is a spiritual antenna. And the previous 2 days, August 2nd and 3rd, however, the wind speeds have registered strongly over 500 kilometers a second and then over 600 kilometers per second. Thus, the wind speeds have been heading into being almost 2 million miles per hour. It takes about 2 to 3 days for Earth Gaia to receive the wind streams once they are set off from the sun. But before they arrive, many people experience the physiological, mental, and emotional activations of their oncoming. When the winds officially arrive, these activations can become even more pronounced. What is occurring spiritually is that our deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, which uncoiled can stretch out to an amazing 10 trillion miles, is being cleansed and prepared for intensified light in order to rectify thousands of years of chaos, to realign it with source truth, and to create a clearer passageway to the telegraphic transmissions of knowledge residing in the infinite realms. DNA will eventually be multi-stranded, which will allow it streaming out of many more trillions of miles. DNA represents long ago ancestral, even far into the stars from which we have come, and whose chemicals we are comprised of, and current experiences and conditionings. This is why numerous mystically oriented persons refer to us as star seeds. Solar flares released from the sun of photons, electrons, and carbon dioxide gases are also surging into the magnetic and geomagnetic fields of Earth Gaia, and she is receiving both low and high frequencies and amplitudes as downloads of light messages, which are sent via small case and capitalized vibrational energetics from the almighty cosmic computer. To use modern-day technological jargon, these messages are also received by our DNA, and as many know by now, our DNA is a spiritual antenna which transmits and receives information along with Earth Gaia. Her grids situated throughout the planet are her transmission and receiving devices, and they activate the profound healing currents that certain sacred sites contain. Some of these places are the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau, Mount Kailash in Tibet, Stonehenge in England, Mount of Olives in Israel, Lake Titicaca in South America, Chaco Canyon in New Mexico, Mount Shasta in California, Uluru Kata in Australia, and Glastonbury Tor in England, and Malek Sia, the triple border of Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. As stated, these are just a few sacred sites where miraculous healings have been reported. Many who cannot travel to these places meditate upon them after looking at a picture of their preferred sacred site or after envisioning the site. When Earth Gaia is being pummeled with human misdeeds and thoughts, words, feelings, and actions which result in chaotic political and sociological circumstances which then become hatreds, war, famine, disease, economic downturns, and many other dysfunctions of a so-called civilized planet, then solar winds and flares are heightened in intensity so that DNA can be swiftly repaired and transformed as the space-time continuum that we are moving through continues to occur. Throughout the remainder of 2020, Earth Gaia's vibrational frequency and amplitude will seem to erratically rise up and then down, as calculated numerically and totaled as power as she receives the surges that are solar messages. The overall theme of the message is, I am your higher self, the soul that you are reaching to become. Concentrate on elevating to my dimension. I am providing the light for your transformation to your original divine design. The Source is sending the transmissions. And this was from disclosurenews.it and Dr. Shavi Ali. Today from Sparks of Divine Light Healing. This is a week that will bring some major shifts with it, wherein some powerful energy. A lot of people are feeling the storm we are in. We are moving through an area of space in our Milky Way that is sending waves of energy out across our entire solar system. This energy is very much affecting our entire planet. It's creating a massive shift in our entire solar system. We are seeing an increase in solar flares and even gamma radiation. This is very much affecting our physical body as well as our consciousness. Our DNA is going through an intense process as it's being upgraded by these light codes. This is the process we call Ascension. This week we are continuing to move through this Lionsgate portal energy. We are doing a lot of work with the heart chakra. Lots of clearing is happening. It may even be making any karma you have left to clear really obvious. It will help you to get out of the mind in this energy. It's important that you're following your heart. A lot of you are acquiring a lot of knowledge. It's all about what you choose to do with it. This weekend, the Lionsgate portal will peak on 8/8, flooding us with even more energies. This portal is aligning us with even more Sirian energies. Expect a lot of upgrades and downloads as we continue moving through these energies this week. This is a powerful time for healing. While the Lionsgate portal may peak on 8/8, it lasts until the 12th. It will close with a bang as we have the Perseus meteor shower peaking at the same time. Shooting stars will be visible August 11th, 12th, and 13th. Let's just say there's a lot of magic in the air this month. Don't miss it. It's some of the most powerful energies we can be using. It's amazing energy to be using for any type of DNA work, heart chakra healing, third eye activation, or to manifest with. From sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Asara Adams. Energy Update by Adama of Telos. Greetings, beloved ones. We are most joyous to connect with you here today, and we send you our utmost love from the heart of Telos. As you are in between worlds, it is so very important to become comfortable with the quietness of this stage as the world transitions into a new era. Many beloved souls are excited about what is to come, or are concerned with what the illusion is trying to make them feel. Instead, stillness is crucial right now, as very important energy updates are being integrated into your being to prepare you for the next stage. Your DNA and RNA messenger codes are being fully activated. Vast amounts of old beliefs, pains, and discord are being released. Your physical, emotional, mental, and etheric bodies are being shifted into the next vibrational level. You are receiving light codes of divine perfection. Most importantly, you have been preparing for this shift over many lifetimes, and now it is time to apply everything you have learned with the sincerity of your heart. Everything you have learned about manifesting, and that your focus creates your reality. Everything you have learned about the love of Source, and that you are an expression of Source. Everything you have learned about the fact that you are indeed the creator of your reality. Apply these principles with the fullness of your heart's inner knowing. The more you go inward and withdraw your attention from the illusion of the old world, the more you can begin to truly feel the love and the power of Source that is flowing through you. This allows you to create new connections to the divine new earth every time you can feel these energies. Try to hold this feeling for Source love in your heart for as long as you can, as often as you can. It will create a powerful momentum, and you will move through these changes with ease and grace. We champion your victory in the light. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth the new earth. Know in your heart that you are always surrounded by your angels, ascended masters, guides, galactic families of light, and yes, also by your family and friends in Telos, and always will be. Dear ones, we are all walking with you on this journey, and you are loved beyond measure, always. I am your brother, Adama of Telos. Thank you, Adama, from TelosChannel.com. And today, from Divine Brostar of the Light, Michael Love. And no, I am not Michael Love. Grandmother. At least not that I know of yet. Maybe they'll let me know tomorrow. Can't make the shift up. The event 2020, powerful solar winds plus cosmic rays impact Earth. 8/5/2020, great ones. As the new Aquarian age draws close, the Earth Alliance reports that Earth's sun is entering a new phase where it will react. God. Grandmother. She's tapping on my left shoulder with her little claw. The Earth's sun is entering a new phase where it will react more to increasing inbound high vibrational cosmic particles emanating from the galactic core. 12 Earth hours ago, a fast-moving stream of solar wind blasted of the sun and impacted Earth's atmosphere early this morning. This powerful influx of high-speed solar wind hit the Earth at a speed of almost 700 kilometers a second, more than 1,000,000 miles per hour, and was in a max state for several hours straight earlier today. As a result, Earth's magnetosphere is stretched to the max due to the extreme pressure of this incoming photon light. On top of the solar and cosmic light barrage, the powerful emotional energy coming off the full moon is creating an exotic mix of strong celestial energies that is indeed a challenge even for the starseeds of Earth to transmute. Ascension symptom reports in an elevated state tonight and are coming in from all across planet Earth as starseeds are reeling from the effects of the strong high-frequency energy. The photon light particles that blasted Earth earlier today are literally nano-sized metallic balls of matter that strip right through the human genome with incredible speed and force, and this is why we feel it so profoundly. These powerful light influxes cause abrupt shifts in the auric energy field around our being, which directly affects us psychophysiologically, our mental, emotional, physical response. Some of the moderate to strong Ascension symptoms being reported this evening are nervousness, anxiety, jittery, dizzy, irritability, lethargic, exhausted and drained, short-term memory problems, lack of focus, heart palpitations, electrical sensations in the crown chakra, time dilation, power surges in the body, feeling overly emotional, feeling nauseous or lightheaded, insomnia, light sensitivity, bizarre dreams or very vivid dreams, buzzing, ringing in the air, and visual disturbances. The good news is that the heart chakras of all beings of planet Earth are receiving a massive upgrade and release at this time in preparation for the coming new Aquarian age. As you can see, there is a lot of energetic activity on the surface right now, but all of it is headed somewhere big, so try not to get drawn into it and just allow it to play out. The powerful energy shifts like we had today are happening a lot more now due to not only galactic core activity and the sun's reactions, but also because of the onset of major 2020 celestial alignments and a new galactic cycle that is about to dawn in a few Earth months. Members of the Earth Alliance say that these energies will keep building and rise to an apex over the coming weeks and months as the grand event 2020 culmination draws near. Even though these higher levels of cosmic light can be a challenge to integrate, there is nothing to be overly concerned about as long as you take the best natural care of your being and your physical container and take time to do your inner work. Remember, the galactic plan is to take your physical body up to the next highest dimension while you are still in it, so it must be light and healthy enough to accomplish this. The light body is composed of light, of course, but it is also light in mass, so it can move through the fifth dimensional barrier of New Earth. The Pleiadians say the human bodies that starseeds inhabit can no longer tolerate ingesting low vibrational toxins, and our being must be cleared of all toxic energy to be able to integrate this light without issues. It is important to slow down, rest, drink pure water, and eat natural energy foods right now. We must take our ascension serious now because as we move closer to the end of the Earth year 2020, it's going to happen with or without us. Know that the continued light influxes we are experiencing are a natural cosmic process that is underway, which is quickly changing and upgrading all DNA in this cosmos to a higher order and leading to the grand evolution of planet Earth. Stand by for a major DNA upgrade as the latest influx of solar and cosmic light recodes every divine cell of your being. The higher beings teach that sleep is the only time this powerful light can integrate into the body's cells, so take it from them and just sleep. When you awaken, you will emerge as a brand new and more advanced being. Stay tuned for major Earth Alliance broadcast this coming weekend regarding the fast approaching beginning of the new Aquarian age. Take it easy, hang in there, and know that all is well as it should be. Let us know what Ascension symptoms you may be experiencing at this time. Divine blessings and Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. Powerfully transformational incoming energies, providing opportunity to release all which no longer serves, much clearing of abandonment, rejection, denial, trust, blame, victim mentality, manipulation, control, and conditional love. See the mirror, observe thyself. Feeling triggered by another, see where the same opposite energy still needs releasing within. August will bring much expansion, huge breakthroughs and massive shifts in consciousness, but will be very challenging for many. For those who choose to see the mirror and release all not aligned with pure unconditional love and service to the highest good of all, the rest of the year will play out with much more grace and ease. For those still blaming, playing victim, reacting, projecting, controlling lessons will continue to be present, and emotions will continue to surface until all is released. Your higher self has already chosen, releasing fear, limiting beliefs, linear thinking, resistance, and remaining heart-centered, trusting you, the process, allowing it all to flow will lead to much expansion and a much smoother transition. Connecting with nature, sunshine, and water, emerging in, hydrating will assist greatly with clarity and allow all to follow with greater grace and ease. Surfs up, this freedom ride is in full throttle. Let it all come up and out. Keep anchoring in only new. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Keep glowing. This journey can certainly be challenging at times. Clearing all lifetimes in one lifetime has not been easy and can sometimes feel like a lot for the human aspect to bear. If you are feeling overwhelmed, breathe deeply, center in your heart, and remind yourself that you are courageous, strong, and powerful beyond measure. If you are spiraling, looping over and over in your mind, reach out for support. Be patient, kind, loving, gentle with self all. Focus within, hold space, and provide support where you can. Thank you for being here now and assisting with the liberation of Earth and humanity. Much love. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru, August has begun as predicted under a whirlwind of cosmic power. Souls are being sparked awake thanks to the Aquarian full moon. You are being asked to face personal challenges so that you can be released of any old binds they have over you. As a result, your physical body is adjusting to meet the changes in your energy field. It's all part of Ascension, which is simply your developing spiritual awareness that both facilitates and accelerates the expansion of consciousness. The advantage of being aware of changes to your energy field before your physical body is affected in a possibly painful way is that you get to make lifestyle changes as and when you're directed. Accept your energy changes as they happen, and you'll have a much more enjoyable, smoother, and rewarding experience of Ascension. From ElizabethPeru.com. Today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 129, Red Crystal Moon. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are dedicate, cooperate, and universalize. This sociable energy reminds us that working in a team can yield results, and more importantly, we are all in this together. Cooperate with one another today instead of continuing the struggle on your own. Today is Red Moon, which represents universal water, purify and flow. Red Moon days are very powerful, and therefore resistance is futile. All we can do is go with it and trust that things will turn out okay, as it is a crystal day. Getting together with others to relax is the ideal thing to do. The guide today is Red Dragon, which happens to be the ally of the White Mirror Wave spell as well. This influence is very nurturing, demonstrating that going with the flow can be very therapeutic. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Crystal Moon, Kin 129, 5 August 2020, Purifying Collective Consciousness, 5/8/2020 equal 5/8/22 equal 5/8/4 equal 17 equal 8. 5 Freedom, Change, Liberation, Transformation. 8 Infinity, Abundance, Source, Flow. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth. Kin 129 equal 12 equal 3. Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. Crystal Tone 12 equal 3. Kin 129 holds a double 3 code. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Heaven, Christ consciousness, harmony, love, romance. Another big day on planet Earth. Day 12 in the White Mirror Wave spell of reflection, truth, illusion, endlessness, and magnification. Our second last day in this current cycle of discovering our true essence before we embark on the monkey regenesis of celebrating our reclaimed innocence. Today is a day for community where we connect with others through a shared truth, using our pure minds to birth a better, more compassionate world for all. Tone of creation, Crystal Tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The Crystal Tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing our core fears and emotional blocks to claiming our freedom and liberating our beauty. We dissolved all blocks to discordant relationships so that we can now unite harmonically. At the crystal level of mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. So focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. Thus we create telepathic links in our communication grids, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspirations to flow, a day of greater connection to each other and Mother Gaia. Today we have the superpower to cleanse our minds from the ancestral bloodlines, consciously choosing to refuse to propagate inherited and outmoded patterns in our thoughts, choosing to think differently, uniquely, and progressively, with a new focus on service to God, humanity, and our planet rather than pure survival and service to self. Through purifying the archaic patriarchal system and its control mechanisms, we can reclaim our collective power by listening to our earth and her waters and going with the flow of our own pure instinct, overriding our own personal egoic mindset and elevating our collective mind so that we can manifest the collective dream of abundance in the new time. Today is a brilliant day to do ritual, healing, grid work, and water cleansing, ceremonies of any kind, honoring Pachamama, blessing of the waters, and assisting in purification of our oceans, lakes, and waterways, which are the lifeblood of Mother Gaia and humanity. Visualize Mother Gaia's crystalline grid flowing freely, with great clarity, connecting all like-minded kin, joined together with all our planetary kin, through our pure minds to nurture this new age of Aquarius consciousness being birthed. Today's question is, how can we purify our collective mind in order to unite with others to co-create and birth a pristine new earth? Divine blessings for birthing our pure collective new consciousness today. Our new world is drawing nearer every day. And Lakek Ala Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 129, Red Crystal Moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to purify. Universalizing flow, I seal the process of universal water with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of birth. And with the power of birthing the new earth, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications, future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And I'd like to thank everyone for your support on Patreon. If you'd like to make a pledge and support my work with Prime Disclosure and our sacred mission, you can do so patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. And I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Lucinda, for your donation from across the pond, UK. Namaste, my British, English angels. We have angels all over this realm, in every country, every nation, rising up, waking up, connecting, doing our sacred work. I also wanted to make a quick note that people were pointing out YouTube had changed something in their silly algorithms where they, by default, put ads in the middle, this and that. I'd like to demonetize, but we're not quite there yet. Once we get to a certain level in Patreon, I won't need the money from the monetization. You know, as long as we're still in 3D, have 3D manifestation, we still have bills to pay, so we're doing our best to keep everything going and flowing. You know, we're sharing and caring. So today, many things came through. We'll see what we can touch on. I've also been getting copyright warnings almost every day now on YouTube, so not sure what's going on there. I think people are reporting or so. I don't know how that works, but we'll see what happens here. We keep going through and through and through until we break through. Nothing's stopping us now. There we go. Throat chakra opening up again. And Grandmother Bear wants to come in. We'll see if we can let her. Sometimes we have to hold out. We don't want anything too crazy coming in. So every day now, as I'm connecting with the grid, doing journey work, vision work, and walking the medicine wheel, and doing ceremony, traveling to portals, getting downloads, activations, my higher self, my guides, celestial team has been telling me every day, what I need to do, where I need to go, and who I need to contact or connect with in our teams of light workers around the world, or even locally. When I went to my friend the shaman, that I needed to get this sacred gift, which today I went to transport these spiritual gifts, which I've spent 3 days putting my energy, chi, and love into these most powerful tools, along with the grandmother medicine bear totem, very powerful. As I went to ship it, I walked in and the woman at the sacred UPS store told me, "You just missed the shipment today. You'll have to come back tomorrow." I said, "Isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much, Archons." Yes, I blame everything that goes wrong in this realm on the Archons. It's like, sorry, Archons, I know everything bad's not your fault, but it's like, come on, we gave you all one job to do, to keep the gates closed, to be gatekeepers, to keep this thing going as long as we needed to live out every manifestation and our imagination. But you went a little too far this time. Maybe every time, I don't know. But all joking aside, tomorrow she will make her great journey to my soul star family with her sacred and my sacred gifts to these great beings of light, what I call my Venusian, Elven, La Familia. So please, if you can, vision that they travel safely, surround them with the violet ray. We have some on our team that are doing this currently. So I appreciate you all that are joining us on this great mission and giving us your support. Today I connected with several light workers and Divine Sister up in Canada of the Divine 44, Melinda, and she's anchoring the violet flame up around the earth. We have many powerful angels and angelics, and I'm connecting with our Divine Bro Star and Sister, Shri and Kara, down in Ecuador, that are holding the codes in that sacred portal. It was transmitted today. They are raising funds to help the natives and the elders down there that are being very poorly treated through this crazy times of this scamdemic, and people all over the world are contacting me. So if you can support, you can go to shriandkara.com. They're taking donations for these elders. So I connected with them, and they're going to work with me on this mission of the eagle flying with the condor, because of course the eagle needs to contact and transmit the love codes that are coming through, the freedom codes, the activations, to those that are anchoring in the condor sacred land of the Andes, in the sacred portal of Ecuador, South America. Aho! So they open their time and their calendar to me. Next week on the 10th, we will be coming together, which is going to be a powerful activation as we exchange energies, and they assist me on the next phase of this manifestation of the prophecy of the eagle fly with the condor, the north, the white gold eagle of the north, and the black gold condor of the south, as they touch wings to transmit the highest love, the highest light, the highest codes of the union, the great blazing fire of divine feminine, divine masculine. And through great synchronicity yesterday, I connected with a wing maker in Indonesia that's creating sacred native regalia that I was able to order for what I hope to be my final ceremony before I make the great journey of my final mission in this timeline of the great ascension, the great awakening. Also, I'm in contact with Wangadi Crow in Australia. She's working with her sacred, most sacred sister of the light, Auntie Nellie, who they've been treating very poorly in Australia. These dark ones need to leave our people be, leave our children be, stop harming our elders and treating them like garbage. Keep poking the bear and see what happens. The dragons are not putting up with this any longer, nor the angelics. We are together, so stop the nonsense. It is a threat and a warning to the ignorant ones that mess with our dear elders and our children, and all innocents and all beings, all children of the sun. Stop the stupidity, because we are rising up, brothers and sisters, in great power and great honor to protect our children and our sacred elders. I'll be connecting, I pray soon, with my angel, our angels, our angel Auntie Nellie, and my angels in South America and all over this realm, because we're going to end this game with all our heart, our love, and our connection. We have had enough. Humanity has suffered enough, and they know it. Their time is up. That's why they keep the nonsense up. Uh-oh, Grandmother Bear. Try to get me fired up. Put out my claws and start tearing the Matrix to pieces. But no, we're going to do it with love. But we do whatever it takes to protect the pure, the innocents, the crystal children. Even if I would have to split myself into billions of pieces to stand by each one of their sides to protect them, I would do it right here and right now, because my love for these crystal children and all children, everyone's of a crystalline light. Our elders, the love is beyond measure, and we're going to show the world what true, pure love is all about. We cannot fail, because love never fails. Love is pure energy that is eternal. We are here now manifesting it through our heart center to shift this whole realm, this whole game. My divine bro star of the light, George Casadonis in the higher realms. I love you, bro star. He was 90 years old, one of my best friends in this timeline. I was by his bedside as he ascended. He was a warrior of the light, and his wife Tina, George and Tina Casadonis. I love you, brothers and sister. They're in the higher realms, our Greek family. We love you all, and I know you're working with us in our higher dimensional selves. And my Venusian family, we have the sacred daggers in our care of the divine love, of the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine, come together to create harmony and peace, joy and bliss for all beings in all timelines, all realms, all dimensions, here now. So today, on my sacred journey through the field and through the portals, Gaia brought me many gifts and friends today, more beautiful mushrooms and the sacred red cardinal and the hummingbird, many of the winged nation, and the sacred swallow that was circling around me in the field. They are so swift and quick and amazing with their aerodynamics and their stealthy ways. They are a sight to see, and many angelics were in the heavens above. Many cloud ships and cloaked ships and dragons and sylphs and many beings all around us. So as we let go of the old, the false, and anchor in these highest light, the highest love, we are transforming and transcending all that no longer serves humanity. So with the empowerment of Leo, Lion, Leon, of the Lyran nation, the heart of the lion, with the courage and strength of an unstoppable force of light, we are all activated with this energy. 8/8, in 2 days from this recording, which will be Saturday, is the Lionsgate fully open. So we're building and anchoring, growing, expanding, and ascending, rising up. Levity, the great fire rises. The divine feminine fires are fully activated with the Shakti energies, the goddess energy, sacred deity, the dance of life that lights everything up, especially my heart center, so that I implode and explode into eternity like a great supernova in the night, illuminating everything in its path. So that was fun. Oh yeah. Grandmother Bear says she loves you all. She's transmitting her great medicine to all of you. See her blue light, her blue wave, with her sacred claws that anchor us deep into the earth, opening up everything, exposing everything, nothing left hidden. All is being revealed in this great revelation, this great love-elution, the Venusian divine goddess, is fully here, of the elven kind, have every kind of beauty and love and truth. So feel into that energy and be activated and be empowered and speak your truth and transmit your love and open your heart and speak from our heart as best as we can. I know it's a challenge sometimes, but we're doing our best. So just keep going through and through and through till we totally break through, releasing the fears, the worries, and doubt, and activating the great power, the great faith, faith in the universe, faith in yourself, faith in each other, faith in the crystal children, because they are the power. They are pure, spiritual beings of light to assist humanity in this final mission into heaven on earth. Feel into that, love into it, and expand into it. And feel it with every atom of your body as we are going nuclear beyond what the mind can even imagine. So thank you all for joining me, for sharing your love, your light, your stories, and for all that you're doing for all of humanity and all life in all realms and timelines and dimensions. So have a beautiful and blessed awakening day. Keep walking your sacred path with heart. Warriors of the light. I love you all. Namaste.